Can you edit out
Hey
the?
guys, what's going on? Kevin's telling me to do things, but I just started recording, so he doesn't have to say anything else, and Tomcat's gonna say something. Go.
What?
What?
Wait. Can we restart?
No,
All
fuck
right,
you,
hold
that's
on,
the
hold on,
intro.
hold on, hold on.
How I met Fish. It's
No, wait,
pretty
wait.
interesting.
Okay, Fish, did you stop recording?
I just started again.
No, stop it again.
All right, there we go.
So- What?
God!
Go.
Okay, so, we're back.
Nope.
Tomcat.
Wait. Hey
I'll
guys,
do,
Tim
guys,
Mackey,
hey guys, I will do the intro.
No, I have a good intro. Let me do it.
No,
Right,
because
fine,
you have
Tomcat,
to
do it.
make sure to introduce this as week 2, because we're going to be uploading this next Saturday.
oh no,
Wait, Fish, can you upload this tomorrow?
dude, I can upload this right now.
Well, don't upload it right now, because I need you to edit out the ending.
Okay.
But, definitely
I'll talk
upload
to that-
this.
I'll talk to that after the recording. Anyway, guys, what's going on? It's Pimp Mackie D, and I'm gonna hand it over here to Tomcat Fury, aka Frank Smith. His Skype picture makes no sense, but let's go. All right, go.
Get the
go.
bitches. I get the bitches, okay? Get all the bitches. Okay, so how I met Fish. That's a pretty interesting story. If I recall, it was some day during the summer, I think.
Yep.
Fucking some guy, which I don't want to say his name because I feel kind of sorry for him.
Column. It's Column, guys.
Yeah, invited me and Free Killer to do a battle dome against him with Fish and a couple of his, like, bitches, but whatever.
Oh, wait, was this before my server?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
very
was Column server time era.
Oh my god.
God, that was
He
actually...
doesn't know we're recording.
Okay, so this is the before Kevin era. Kevin didn't exist to us yet.
Yeah. Kevin was like Jesus being born to the world. We didn't know.
Yeah, pretty much. So we are doing a battle dome, and Fish's team won, but Column cheated. Is that correct, Fish?
Dude,
Do you remember
Column, for some reason, decided to claim Spawn as safe zone. So I was like, because Colin was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, fire aspect. I was like, wait, so he just told us he was at Spawn. We all slash Spawn and started killing him, and he's like, you're in a safe zone. We're like, are you retarded? So I unclaimed it and killed him, and he was like, and it was crazy.
Yeah, and then me and Free Killer lagged out, which always happens.
And I almost kicked him out of Team Hades that day because he was like semi-retarded. Anyway,
I thought he
so-
was never in. He just never mind.
Dude, he said he wanted to be in, then he'd be like with another team, and then he wanted to be in, and then he was with another team.
Yeah.
So
That
What's
happened.
the
And
weekend?
I was playing Mr. Judge to see who was right. So
Dr.
we
Phil.
invite Fish to call, and Fish's first words was like, "Call him. I don't like you. You fucking cheater." And I was like,
Alright.
"Okay, Fish, would you like to tell us what you think happened?" And Fish was like,
I think my words were calling me retarded.
"Yeah, that's pretty much it." And I was like, "Okay, calm. What's your words?" And he started like yelling shit. Can't remember. And I was like, "This guy's fucking retarded. I like Fish better." So
Alright.
that's how I got. And
Alright,
also
so
another
for a
reason why
person who
Fish.
said
No, stop, I'm still
absolutely
talking. Another reason why Fish added me to his contacts is like, "Oh my god, I'm a Fish. Fine."
Anyway, alright, for a guy who said absolutely nothing in the last podcast, except for the outro, and it was pretty bad. He was like, I'm Fury, and I like to fuck you. And,
I like
we're
it.
gonna...
Asian pussy.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I think you should cut
Alright,
that last part
So,
out.
we're gonna...
We're
Dylan said he had a story, so we're gonna let Dylan talk now. Alright, Dylan, hit it up.
Okay, well, in 7th grade, my team had a field trip.
Your team?
And
The fuck was that?
Okay, and on that note, I think I'm gonna kick Tomcat from the call.
what
Alright,
was
Dylan.
that?
I'm gonna get him from the call. I'm sure I'll come back eventually. But stay your
He's
story.
not coming back.
But it was a camping trip. So the second day, the
Your
teachers
school
called.
brought you on a camping trip?
No, my team.
Did they want
No,
you
but
dead?
the second day, all the teachers called the boys over to them. He's like, okay, well, today the janitors had to go in the bathroom and clean poo off the window, off the walls, and the mirrors. Now, and all the boys was like, that kid did it, and then this one douche canoe. He's like, nope, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I was with him all day. The next day, he says, no, he did it. He did it. I know it. So that kid get off. So the next day, the boys could do absolutely nothing. We couldn't go to the pool. We couldn't go to the lake. We couldn't kayak or do anything. So we just sat in our cabins all day.
Dude, that's the shittiest story I've ever seen.
That reminds me of when I was in 2nd grade. We no one was allowed to go to the bathroom alone because you know what? It just fuck you. No one was allowed to go to the bathroom because someone decided to shit in their hand and throw it onto the ceiling. And so there had to be a teacher in the bathroom watching what we were doing at all times to make sure that we were not shitting in our hand and throwing it up at the ceiling.
Alright, so that reminds me of bathroom stories here. In elementary school, for some reason.
Elementary?
Yeah, when kids would always go to the bathroom, they didn't...
Oh god, I have another shit story, okay.
Be quiet. They would, for some reason, feel the nerve to take off all their clothes just to go to the bathroom. Like, shirt, too. Like, it's all gone. Like, it's on the floor. So, my friend, as a joke, he saw, like, their pants was close to the side.
No.
He takes his foot and jacks his pants. And all you hear is the kid like, wait, where'd my pants go? And he's like screaming. And then all you see is the pants just slide across the floor. He's like, my pants!
Oh no, my pants!
Okay, so I actually figured this out earlier today. The current 8th graders at the middle school beneath us, because in my town there are 2 middle schools and 2 high schools. I don't know about elementary school.
Elementary school.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
But so there are 2 middle schools, 2 high schools. One middle school is to one high school, one middle school is to the other high school. Blah blah blah.
So they're like rivals.
Yeah, they are like rivals. The one that Jason and I both come from decided when we were freshmen, so 2 years ago, they must have been they were a 6th grader. They decided that they wanted to shit in the hallway.
What?
You didn't know about this, Jason?
No.
When we were in freshman year, back 2 years ago, someone decided they wanted to pull down their pants and shit in the 1st floor hallway.
Do you guys have floors? My school's all outside.
Outside?
No, like the classrooms are inside, but there's no like lockers.
Yo, man, it's a hippie school.
No, there's no like lockers.
So like, is your locker combination like you just take a shovel and you like find a secret like
No,
plotting
I have
organization, dig up your
for
stuff
PE.
and you have to like grab it and put the dirt back down.
Fish. I have a locker for PE and football. So, oh my god, what's this?
Instead of paying for lunch, they pay for pot.
Honestly,
No,
I
they
think
don't
that
pay
you might,
for
Their
it's
inner
elementary.
key.
I'm actually being serious. You actually might have something there, cause there's a lot of kids there, and
Dude,
at least
alright,
I'm
dude.
Wait,
So-
what? Guys, I'm reading the chat, and apparently I have a 21.69-inch long dick.
Alright.
I have to
So-
argue that it's
so, I got
21.365.
lunch from my school in like Thursday, right? And I see this yellow like fruit, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a lemon. And so I pick it up because like I was like, I don't know why they'd be serving out lemons, but I picked it up, right? And I sit down and I like eat the piece of pizza, which was like small. So I was like, all right, I'm glad I got my lemon, my lemon. And anyway, I cut the lemon open, and I take a bite, and I spit it all out. My friend's like, wait, what? And I'm like, that's not a lemon. He's like, what is it? And I was like, that's an orange. Like, the thing was, it was the size of a lemon, and it was yellow. Like, it was bright yellow. And it was an orange. I was like,
They
No, guys,
probably
I was-
no, you know they're not actually orange, right? Oranges, they don't grow orange.
I've had oranges that are orange, and I don't eat yellow oranges. It's just
No, guys. What they do is it's like a special kind of like edible paint, more or less.
edible
They
paint.
don't grow orange.
What do
they
you
don't
do for a
grow
living,
actual
son?
orange.
That's
I
what the
paint
paint
oranges.
companies want you to think.
Yeah, they like all those like Tropicana commercials that they're orange on the tree. No. Bullshit. They grow like a weird greenish, orange, yellow, tan, whatever. Not
Dude,
tan, whatever
like-
color. They dye them orange.
Sir, what do you do for a living? Well, I paint oranges. Excuse me, sir. I paint.
No, okay,
oranges.
that's almost just ridiculous. Okay, has everyone here seen The Dark Knight Rises?
No.
No.
I
Okay,
don't want to get shot.
whatever.
Half the people watching won't get it because they don't watch the news.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh my god. Alright, so I think we need to explain this for Zoopy and
So basically, what just happened? If you didn't realize, if you like weren't paying attention for 2 seconds, I asked everyone if they saw The Dark Knight Rises, and Frank was like, "Fuck that! I don't want to get shot."
And then you came in and you made us laugh again by asking what's going on.
Okay, but basically, when you're speaking of the painting of oranges in The Dark Knight Rises, you've all seen the commercial for Dark Knight Rises, right?
I'm stupid. I turn the channel every time.
Whatever. Okay, so basically, there's this giant, flaming Batman symbol, like literally on fire, and
Oh, that is,
the
yeah.
rationality behind it is Batman spent the time pouring the gasoline all the way from the ice up the side of the bridge, all the way to the top of the bridge, and then painted on a giant bat symbol in his spare time when he was bored.
God, I love Batman.
So I have a story. Who mentioned
Alright, dude,
on the
what is
chat.
what
Who
is
mentioned
better
pot
excitement?
smoking at my
What is better
school?
excitement? You
Me,
got dude,
Zoopy.
Okay, no, Zuby, I have something. I went into the bathroom the other day. I wanted to take a piss, and I hear these guys like, "Oh shit!" When I enter, I was like, "Oh, it's just a freshman." Then when I'm washing my hands, they're like, "Do you want to take some?" I was like, "Take what?" And they're like, "Never mind."
Oh my god. I had a kid when I was in freshman year offer me a brown paper bag for $50.
Dude, I'll take
Alright.
that.
Dude. Anyway, wait. What was it? Oh my
Even
god.
if I have a-
Dude,
okay.
them Batman movies have
Disgusting
everything,
about
man.
my school.
Dude,
Sorry, something
Kevin,
really
wait,
disgusting
wait,
about my
no,
school.
guys.
The entire third floor male bathrooms do not have working sinks.
Alright, Kevin, wait.
Ah.
Dude, those Batman movies have everything. They have the greatest deals. Like, you come and see this movie at midnight, you get a free buckshot, man. Happy fucking birthday.
No, it wasn't a buckshot. It was a fully automatic rifle, I believe.
Hey, get a shotgun.
Wait, did that guy get sent to death sentence for
I
that?
hope so.
Dude, this guy like took a shot for a baby. He was like,
Wow.
"No, baby, shot my leg."
Dude, honestly,
Oh,
that's
my leg.
not pay for a movie. You
He's
pay
like,
for
oh
a
God,
movie.
now my left one's gonna be
It's
an
not
orphan.
that good, and you don't even get to see how it ends. You get shot instead.
No, the thing is, everyone was like, oh, at least they were happy before they saw it. No, fuck that. The beginning of The Dark Knight Rise was fucking depressing. They got shot about like 12 minutes in. They were depressed, and then they died.
Kevin, were you scared of getting shot when you saw it?
No, I saw it midnight as well. So it was happening while I actually, if you really want to think about it, if you want to be technical, since it wasn't in this time zone, it happened about an hour into the movie for me.
No, it happened in... Oh, yeah, true. No, wait, it happened in Colorado, right?
Yeah, which isn't my time zone. It's either
Colorado is 1 hour ahead of me, so it's 2 hours behind you guys.
so. Oh yeah, so it happened just at the end of my movie.
Dude, if that honestly like happened in a movie theater, like a guy like stood up, I'd like stand up and be like, "I'm Batman." Like,
There
No,
was a Batman. There was a Batman. There was a really big Batman in the Batman costume.
like
Like a
at
mouse.
At the theater, if a guy stood up and be like, "I'm the Joker," I would stand up and be like, "I'm Batman. Where's Rachel?"
Where's Rachel?
I don't know who Rachel is.
Wow,
It's,
John, fuck you.
Batman's
can't-
lover.
Call. I kicked him from the call.
That's the third time this podcast.
It really is.
God
I'm
damn
not
it,
going
guys!
20
Come
minutes.
on!
I'm going
Fury,
now.
whoever-
I got kicked out of the call 4 times, and
Three.
like
We counted three.
Like at the beginning
Counted
when I
three.
first met you, Zuby and Fish Zuby, Fish, and Fury kept banning me every chance they got from your server.
Dude, I remember when, like, one time, Fury and Zuby,
One time
found a
at-
village. They found a village on Kevin's server, and while they were, like, doing something, they were, like, crafting something, I'm like, hey, guys. They're like, yeah. I'm like, if you guys are missing 6 villagers, it wasn't my fault. All you see is Fury run at me in full diamond armor. He's like, no! And all you see is me slaughtering villagers with a wooden sword.
Oh my god.
Like, I was like, go for the women and children! I was just killing all the children.
Rape the churches and burn the women.
No.
Or is it burn the
The
women
churches
and
and
break
burn-
the church?
How can you rape a church? Explain that to me.
Well,
Basically,
you see,
what you do, you pull the cross down and you stick your dick in it.
But that's not the church. That's just a cross.
It represents the church. It's
course.
close enough.
you break your
Yeah,
leg
but
in
once
the
if it's
cross.
not a Christian church. Once if it's like a
There
What
is
if,
no
like-
such thing as a not Christian church.
oh no well yes. Hey, an atheist church though should
There's
exist.
no such thing as an atheist.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one.
Are you retarded?
I'm gonna make an atheist
Dude,
church.
you just went full retard. Never
No,
go
no.
full retard.
You'd go full retard.
No, dude, I'm
Alright.
gonna make an atheist church and see how many people show up to that.
Dude,
I'd show up.
when I was younger, we like had this field trip that's like sciencing. It had like a little inside jungle gym. Anyway, it was like for camps and stuff, like summer camps. And these people, the Jewish, you know how they wear that hat? They
You
were
mean
climbing
the,
through this thing, and the hats
what
weren't
are they
falling
called?
off. And I was so confused. I was like, dude, they're like upside down. How are those hats still perfectly on their head? Like I
Wait,
was
Zuby,
my
what are they
forever trying.
called, those hats?
What?
What?
They're yarmulkes.
Yarmulkes.
Wait,
I asked
what?
Zuby,
I'm
what
not
they-
even Jewish and I knew that.
It must like suction cup to their head. Like it never
Wait,
goes
Jason,
off.
have you ever worn a yarmulke?
It doesn't.
Then how do they get them to stay on? Because I've never seen one fall off.
Yeah, no.
It's the shape of them. It's how
No,
they
I-
sit on your head.
I went to a bar mitzvah and I had to wear one of those. They're so annoying.
You went to a bar mitzvah, you watched a Jewish man get his penis cut off?
That's not what happened.
That's not what happens.
That's what
I
you're
know,
born.
I had mine.
That's what you're born.
They cut off your right testicle, not the entire penis.
No, your left one.
Oh,
The
I'm
right
sorry.
one.
The right one is sacred.
Yes, the right one is.
Dude, why would I
I
would
would
do like
told
right
your
before
mother,
they
but
did it, like,
cows
right
are
before they put
sacred
me
in my
down.
country.
right before they
Guys,
put me
you
down,
gotta
be like,
realize Fury's still
wait,
on
no,
this
stop,
call.
stop.
You,
And, like,
you haven't
point-
talked at all.
What?
No,
You haven't talked at all. You're just sitting here and like, dicks?
like,
You know,
no,
this
no,
episode's been going on for like 20 minutes now that I know
no,
that
it's
we're
18 minutes,
recording.
18 minutes. But
How long
anyway,
is
like,
going on, Fish?
18 minutes. And,
Yeah, okay. We're probably gonna get one more story in.
Alright, yeah, it's mine.
Okay.
But like, if I was like about to have a bar mitzvah and like have my right nut cut off, I would be like, just like right before they put me down, I'm like, wait, like stuff my hand in my
Safe.
pants, like mess around a little bit, be like, alright, hold on, I had to put my left nut on my right side. My left nut's my favorite. Alright, go. See what they
No,
say.
dude, they cut off the left nut. The right
Yeah,
nut is.
but you put it on the right, Kevin. You do a
You
flip
can't, dude. Those things aren't interchangeable.
Hey, says you.
Your sack, oh
No,
my
dude, he
God.
has those
Are you-
prosthetic
are you-
balls. You know, the prosthetic balls.
Are you?
Guys, have you seen the South Park though when they like get cancer? Like all the guys and they have like those big ass balls.
I have
Oh,
cancer
God.
on my kid.
When I was in 6th grade, there was this kid that no one really liked. He was like a senior in high school, and he could only get friends with like 6th graders and be friends with 6th graders. And he dated a 7th grader when he was a senior, which was really disgusting.
Messed
And the
up.
kid was on his bike, and he was like, I was kind of friends with him, but I really didn't like him. So I had a stick in my hand because we were in the middle of the woods, because that's all it was in New Jersey, is pretty much woods where I live. And so while he was on his bike, I shoved the stick in between, like, not in between the tires, but kind of like above the
You're going to
chain and
hell.
that kind of
You're
area.
going to hell.
And it stopped dead, and he slammed his dick into the freaking handlebars.
Oh!
Kevin,
Boom!
what did he say? What did he do?
He got back up, he cried a little bit, and he walked. No, I guess he limped home. I don't know what you can do after something like that. Do you just crawl home?
No, you take
Kevin,
you take
Yeah.
the 5mm out of your backpack.
that's worse than
put a
what you
cap-
usually do to me.
That's way worse than what I've ever done to you.
What?
Uh,
Now.
Alright,
I'm
dude,
scared for Zuby's health.
Anyway,
it's not about what you do, Kevin. It's about sending a message.
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's not
anyway.
like I'm like.
Alright, guys,
lately-
one more story. Wait. One more story. So anyway, when I was like 6, my brother had this friend. His name was Ryan. I'm not gonna say his last name for reasons. And anyway, first time my brother had hung out with him at my house. I go like, hey dude, you want a nutter? He goes, what the hell is a nutter flutter? I go, here, let me show you. And I jump off of my brother's bed, hands in like a fist position, like my two hands together, and I just slam on his nuts, and he just starts crying.
No.
And I just scream, nutter flutter, and run away.
Are you sure you can have kids?
That made me cringe so hard.
When I was in preschool,
That
my
man-
dog hit
That
the
man
ball.
Zoopy go by like one of those locker things and like put it around his nuts, be like, alright, you're all safe in here.
No, I actually one last story.
If you
It's
go
about
to
when I was
what's in school and dig a hole in the corner and hide them in there.
Oh
What?
god, when I was 4, my dog bit my balls. It was in a big hit. Shut up, Kevin. I'm fine now. I'm pretty sure I
Did he
can.
play fetch with it? Did he play fetch with it?
I can still masturbate, so everything's fine.
Oh my god.
Hey, dog, catch with my
Wait,
own ball.
hold on, Tomcat. Did the dog tell you the view? Was it harder than the boner?
I didn't have a boner.
What?
Was yours? Never mind. Was it harder than a boner? Like,
Are you retarded?
Did-
1, he was a baby. 2, there's no bone in there. It's all blood, you retard.
So,
no. I mean, like, this is what I mean. I mean, with a
Vegetarian.
dog, by review, I mean, did the dog go back to the bone, or did he decide to keep chewing?
going back to the bone, cause my pee turned purple, and I had to go see a
My
dog.
pee turned purple?
No, not my my penis.
I know.
I know. So I went to the doctor. He was Indian, so it was kind of funny. There's like, is your
Brad,
penis
what happened
okay?
to your balls? My dog
Well,
bit me.
in the end,
Oh,
I
that
got
happens to me all
Burger
the
King.
time.
Everything was fine, and I told my brother my doctor is shaped like a penis, and he believed me.
Did he just say he went to Burger King?
Yeah.
You went to 7-Eleven.
You
Yes.
went to
Oh my
7-Eleven?
God.
Come
Okay,
again.
on that note, guys, I'm going to end the episode up here. This has been podcast number 2, week 2. I've been King Kevin 108. You are on Headquarters 108. I am with I'm a Fish 5, Fury, Zuby 909,
Hey,
Tom
hey,
Fury.
no,
Hey, you all the bitches!
Goodbye.
no. You forgot my.
No, please just end, no, dude, please end the episode there.
I'm writing a song. Here we go.
No, please, dude. Fish, please end the episode there.
What's up, man? It's been Pim Matty D. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Wow.
Fish, please end the episode. Where I did.
Slow, just so Kevin gets annoyed.
I'll make you leave the call.
You guys later.
I think Fish is full.